is he blowing at you? And I look back, and I'm looking like, what the freak is wrong with you? Boom, boom. I was like, this ain't freaking New York. Do this look like New York to you? When it comes to customer service, hire people that want the job. Hire people that's excited about their job, because and even if they're not excited, but they don't show the customer that they have an issue, because it make you feel bad. It make you not want to come back, because there's so many grocery stores out here. You don't want to bring my food to the car, then I just have to go somewhere else. So a lot of times bad employees make businesses look bad, period. And okay, that's one incident, and today I'm telling you all of my bad experiences today, okay?
Imagine you touch me, send tingles down my spine. You help me feel alive.
Hello. Welcome back to ASMRTheChew, and I am your girl Spirit. Welcome to my channel. And if you're new, I'm happy that you're joining us today. And if you like my video and you want to check out more and you enjoy them, feel free to subscribe and become a part of the ASMRTheChew family. Now today's Spirit Lights is a lot of thundering and lightning going on, so I am going to try my best to get through this video. Hopefully my lights don't get cut off, I don't lose my sound. I can put this video up for you. Today I'm chewing Starburst, chewing gum, because I am ASMRTheChew, and it relaxes a lot of my spirit lights. Okay, I took some notes down so I don't forget some of the stuff that I wanted to say. I have been having a lot on my mind lately. I have been trying to just let things mellow out and don't worry about it. Let it drop off my shoulder. Been moving, but stuff just adding up one behind the other. In the last few months, I have been going through so much. It just got to the point to this week that I was like, okay, I keep thinking about it. I need to let it out. Share with my spirit lights. One, because it could be relatable to you. And you might have some good advice for other people in the comments. And two, maybe you can do better than spirit. And three, I feel like my spirit is telling me I need to do it. I need to talk about it because it's the right thing to do. Because of what? First of all, I live among the people. Okay, I do everything you do, and a lot of times, a lot of stuff that happened to me might happen to you. Okay, today I'm bringing you this video because I am so sick and tired of bad customer service and dealing with slumlords and fast food or restaurants customer service. And this is not for all the fast food, and this is not, if you're not a slumlord, this is not you. You know if you're a slumlord, okay? And then you're not a slumlord, you know you got a slum manager, a slumlord manager. You know you got someone running your apartments, townhouses, and homes that manage it, that are just as slum as you are, or worse. Okay, you know. So this is not towards everybody, but I want to talk about it because it just don't make no sense. Not only restaurants, fast food, furniture stores, places you go, mechanics, different places you go where you get customer service. It's time for the bad customer service to stop. Now I can't say, yo girl can't say that I have been getting good customer service from a lot of different other companies. For instance, dealing with my credit cards, good customer service. I haven't had no issues lately. Now I had issues before in the past, but lately, credit cards that I have now value Spirit as a credit card holder through their company, and the ones that didn't, I do not have them anymore. They are done, gone, and I will never apply with them again. Okay, I have called different places about my car, and I have gotten great customer service. People were very polite, very concerned, very helpful. My insurance company, I deal with Allstate. My insurance company is Allstate. I love Allstate. I had State Farm. I changed it to Allstate. I've been with Allstate for years. I also had Geico. I like Geico. I used to have a long time ago. I used to have general insurance. I forgot what it was called. The general, something like that. The general insurance, something like that. I always had good customer service when it came to my insurance. My insurance company never treated me bad. Like, never, no matter what well, I had some issues. One time I had issues with State Farm is when my bill was a lot higher than usual, and it shocked me. I got no warning or nothing about it. Things changed with them, and just that's at that time, and this was a while ago. I don't know how it is now, but I had some issues. I had to go all the way to the office to fix it because they wasn't trying to help me on the phone. So I said, okay, I can't. So I ended up back at home at Allstate. Now I will admit, I have left Allstate like 4 times. I left them, went to Geico. I left them, went to State Farm. I left them, went to the General, and now I'm back. And that's because I'm always looking for something cheaper. Okay, I don't know, just hoping that my bill is lower. I'm always looking to lower my bill. I am with Allstate. Okay, at this time, I have dealt with grocery stores, good customer service. Now, because I do shop at this one particular grocery store all the time, and I have a lot of them that I shop at, I'm going to just give you the name of the grocery stores that I shop at, but I'm not going to mention which one it is, okay? I shop at Walmart. I shop at Kroger's. I shop at Randolph. I shop at Whole Foods, H-E-B. I think it's H-E-B. I shop at Traders. I shop at Sprouts. Okay, I shop at different grocery stores. But I went to one particular grocery store not too long ago, and I did a curb was a lot of stuff going on right now. So I rolls down the window a little bit, and I'm like, yeah. And she asked me, was I'm so and so, and I'm like, yeah. And normally they'll tell you if they're giving you all your food, or if they had to make changes, or ask you where do you want to put it. Do you want to put it in the side door? Do you want to put it in the trunk? I said, yeah. And she just grabbed the cart and she walked real fast to the back. And I felt like my food was being slammed in the car. I was like, I was like, and I was like, Nadine, did you order eggs? She's like, no, I ain't getting no eggs. I'm just like, what the freak is wrong with her? And I didn't say anything. I just was staring at her. And look, every time I go to the grocery store, and this is just one person, only one person, and I have been back to this particular grocery store about 3 or 4 times, and I ain't have that issue no more, and I ain't see that woman no more. I don't know why I didn't see her. I just didn't see her no more. So I'm talking about one person. And normally they say, okay, ma'am, or thank you so much. We're all done. Have a great day. They let you know that they done and they leave. Child, she slammed the back of our door to our truck and she walked off, pushing the cart really hard. And I looked at Nadine. Nadine looked at me. I said, what the freak was that? And I told Nadine, I said, well, in a sense, I feel like I need to complain. But, maybe she having a bad freaking day. But I hope that when I come back, that I'm not treated like that again. And I went back, and I wasn't treated like that. I didn't see the young lady, but if I saw the young lady this time, she came to the car with her attitude. I would have told her, if you don't want to bring my food, if you don't want to serve me customer service with curbside, let someone else do it. I was going to tell her that, but I didn't see her no more. When it comes to customer service, hire people that want the job. Hire people that's excited about their job, because and even if they're not excited, but they don't show the customer that they have an issue, because it make you feel bad. It make you not want to come back, because there's so many grocery stores out here. You don't want to bring my food to the car, then I just have to go somewhere else. So a lot of times bad employees make businesses look bad, period. And okay, that's one incident. And today I'm telling you all of my bad experiences today, okay? The next one, I went to McDonald's. Y'all know I have a love-hate relationship with McDonald's. Sometimes things don't go the way that I want it to, but McDonald's got some of the things that I love. I freaking love hash browns. I love the blueberry muffins. I love the pancakes. I love chocolate chip cookies. Okay, I like McDonald's. I might love them a little bit, just a little bit. Child, me and Nadine on our way to our apartment, the old one, to clean up because we're closing out. And we left early in the morning, and a lot of places not open like McDonald's is, but McDonald's is open early in the morning, right? And we both wanted some hot cakes, and I wanted hot cakes and hash browns, right? And I wanted a blueberry muffin for later, and a hot decaf coffee. Now, one thing I can tell you, whenever I go to McDonald's to get my decaf coffee, it is so good. It is always hot and good. And if they ain't got none, they make fresh hot decaf coffee for your girl's spirit, okay? And that's one thing I love about McDonald's. Like, I can depend on them to get me some hot decaf coffee, okay? Period. Well, this particular time, I went to one of the 24-hour McDonald's because it was pretty early. I repeated my order to the lady on the speaker twice. Okay, when I got up to the window, she took my money and she told me to go to the second window. I gets to the second window. The young lady says, "Do you mind pulling in reserve number 1?" Okay, no problem. Okay. I don't have a problem with that because they do have reserved spots. So that they continue taking people order. I pulls up. I'm waiting for my food. She bring me my hot coffee, my hot cakes. We pulls off. We're not thinking about checking the bag. Because one, why should we have to check the bag? Let me save my footage. I'll be right back. Why should I have to check the bag if I'm already waiting for my food? Okay, I pulls off, get almost to where I'm going, which now I'm like 15 minutes out of the way, and they don't have my pancakes in the bag. Nadine got hers. I don't have mine. She said they only give us 1 set of pancakes. Your hash browns is in here, but your pancakes not. I'm like, well, how many pancakes? It says only 1 set. So how do I know it's not yours? She says, well, we both got hotcakes, but this is probably mine. I think they forgot yours. I'm like doing it. I had to turn around. I had to make a whole freaking U-turn back to freaking McDonald's, and I'm going off the whole time. I said, you know what? I'm so sick of this every time. I should have checked my food. I should have checked my food. I was so freaking happy about my decaf coffee. I didn't check my food. I get back to McDonald's. There's a man at the speaker, and he must be giving a good order, girl. He letting them know, I want bacon, I want extra cheese, add some onions, I want a large fry. Like he was just in that line for a while. So they got like 2 speakers, right? So I went through the speaker that nobody was in, and I went straight up to the window of the lady who took my order, and I said, here's the receipt. I paid for 2 pancakes, and you only gave me 1. And she said, oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Just go ahead up to window 2. Period. She said she was sorry. Period. She apologized. So I'm like, yes. And then when I get up to the window, the man, he finally makes it behind me to the register where you gotta pay. And he up there, what the freak? They like, Mom, is he blowing at you? And I look back, and I'm looking like, what the freak is wrong with you? I was like, this ain't freaking New York. Do this look like New York to you? He put his head out the window, and he started blowing a horn. I said, what the freak is wrong with him? Nadine said, Mom, I think he think you're getting his food. I said, okay. He must have had an experience where he ordered food and somebody pulled around. He had the window paying, so he thinking they're about to give me his big, giant, delicious food. Okay. I'm getting frustrated because there's another person waiting in reserve, and they see the man blowing a horn, so they looking back to when I'm at the window. And I tells the lady at the window, hey, she told me to pull up. You forgot my pancakes. She said, oh, I'm sorry. My pancakes were sitting right there. So she put them in a bag. She handed them to me, and he started going beep, 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 beep. I said, I don't got your freaking phone. Oh my God. And then Nadine said, now he gonna feel real stupid when he get up to the window and realize that I don't have his food. But you know what? I thought about it. The man probably had an experience. Somebody probably took his freaking food. But let me tell you something. If they didn't forget my pancakes, I wouldn't got the horn blown the freak out of me. Okay? He blew my freaking back out with that freaking horn. And I was like, oh my God, I wish I could just go back there and snatch the freaking wheel right out his freaking car. When I got my pancakes, I was okay. I was satisfied. So I wasn't upset with McDonald's, but I just wish that when we place an order and we pay for something, that we just get what we pay for and not have to come all the way back. That's gas money, okay? And then get back in line. That's inconvenient. it's just frustrating. I'm just like, oh my God, please. Oh my God. I just want good customer service. Wendy's. I haven't been to Wendy's in a while. I love Wendy's Frosty. Actually, I'm addicted. I have to fight really, really hard to go past Wendy and not be like, oh my God, I'm gonna go get me a Frosty. Well, this particular day I didn't get a Frosty. I decided that I want to try a Wendy's decaf coffee. I should have pulled off. I should have pulled off. The young lady at the speaker, she asked me, could you take my order? I said, can I please have a large decaf coffee, 6 cream, 6 blender or sweetener? And she said, decaf, decaf. I said, yes, decaf coffee. And I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, I'm going to get decaf coffee. I get to the window, I pay for my coffee. She hands me my coffee. I'm happy. I pull up. I ain't got no Splenda, no sweetener, no cream. I takes the coffee bag and I said, I want decaf coffee with 6 creams and 6 Splenda or sweetener. And she said, decaf, decaf. And I'm like, decaf coffee. And she come back to the, I'm waiting, right? She come back to the window about a minute later. I'm thinking she getting my coffee. And she opened up the window and she said, you said coffee, right? I said decaf coffee. I said, is it going to be decaf? She said, decaf. I said, yes, decaf. Decaf. That's when I should have pulled off. And Nadine said to me, she says, Mom, I don't think she understand what decaf is. I don't think she understand. Now, the woman was, she spoke Spanish. Okay. And I felt like she knew a few words. She knew the basic. But for some reason, I ain't put too much in it. I ain't put too much thought in it. When she came back to the car, she gave me coffee. She told me to pull up. I pulls up. I'm waiting. She gives me the coffee. I got my coffee. I'm happy. And I'm driving home. I'm like, Wendy's coffee pretty good. And I'm like, oh, this coffee is good. Oh, I gotta go back and try Wendy's decaf coffee again. And that particular day, I was feeling so good. I was on my way to packing and moving stuff into the truck. I drink my coffee. Usually I drink my coffee. I'm feeling good. I'm motivated. And I'm moving around. When I went to turn off the truck and try to move, I was in so much pain. I was like, oh my God, I think I just effed up. And Nadine was like, please tell me that wasn't caffeine. I said, I think it was caffeine coffee. Oh my God, I'm in trouble. I'm not going to be able to get out the truck. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. I said decaf coffee so many times. And she gave me a whole freaking large coffee of caffeine. And I shut the freak down. And here it is. I'm still trying my best to come out of it. I'm doing good today. I've been doing better. A lot of my swelling went down. I'm still fat, but a lot of my swelling went down. I'm moving around. I'm moving. I'm flexible again. And I still feel, pain here and there in my leg and my hips and in my back. But I'm coming out of it. I haven't had caffeine coffee since my OG snow, since my old apartment, okay? Since 2016, I haven't had caffeine coffee. I have let caffeine coffee go, and I went straight to decaf, and I have been trying my best. If I have caffeine, it has to be very, very mild and very, very little, and even that is too much. You know what I'm saying? That's why understand what I was saying because she didn't speak that much English, and she served me caffeine coffee. Even though she was a sweet young lady and she was nice, it still was bad customer service because I didn't get what I paid for, which was decaf coffee, and then I suffered afterwards for like 3 weeks. It's just not right. Solution. If I get to Wendy's and I ask for decaf coffee and that person seems like they don't understand me, I'm pulling off. Period. I'm just gonna say never mind and I'm pulling off because trust is a huge word and we trust. Trust is huge. And we put our trust in companies wherever whoever wants our money. We believe that they're going to give us what we pay for. And I think that we have to start doing better by ourselves to make sure that we get what we pay for. Especially me. I would have to do better. I have to do better. I have to check my food before I leave so that I'm not dealing with not having all my food filled to the order. Person don't speak English because I live in America. Some people are bilingual. Some people can speak different languages, but at the majority of the places we go to, they speak English and I speak English. So if I go to a place and they don't speak English and I don't understand them or they don't understand me, I'm going to leave because I can't afford to get something that I'm allergic to or get something that's going to physically harm my body because I'm not supposed to have it when I made it clear of what I wanted. The next bad experience that I had is recently I bought some fish. I wanted some fried fish and oh my god, I freaking love Chicken Express. I love their fish. But they're not the only fish place that I love. I love Frenchies. I love Captain D's. I love the Louisiana fish fry. And I love other places. Golden Seafood. I love other places that fry fish. You know what I'm saying? So they're not the only place that I love. I have a bad experience at this one particular place. One particular location that I went to. So I'm not going to say all the locations are bad because they're not. Because I have been to this same location where I have got good customer service. The person was so sweet at the window, so kind. But I will admit, at this location, they did not fill my order the way they were supposed to 4 times. 4 times. First time, my son had to travel all the way back to get the rolls. He didn't want to, but he went all the way back to get the rolls because the rolls were the main reason why we went there and it wasn't in the bag. The second time, they forgot my rolls again and I had to make a U-turn, and when I got there, the young man gave me my rolls. The third time, they forgot my fries. I made a U-turn. They gave me my fries. So this particular time, I checked my food. I'm going to tell you why I checked my food. Let's go back a few days. I went to Taco Bell and I asked for a power bowl and I got my food slapped on a cardboard box and I didn't know that. And when I got home, I was already starving, and because I've been dealing with trying to come out of this shutdown from drinking caffeine coffee from Wendy's, my body is sore. Once I make it in the house, I'm not going back out there, period. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to eat my food. I'm going to get over it. I tried my best to eat it, but once the beans was gone, I was done with it. But the more I ate it, the more angry I became. And then I found out that that's how some they serve it, because other people say they got their food the same way. So I didn't take it personal, but I was upset because I asked for a power bowl and I got lettuce and some beans, wet beans and wet guacamole and sour cream on a box, and the box was stained and greasy and wet. It was just wrong. It was just wrong. Because of that lesson, I checked my food at Chicken Express and oh my God, I ordered for Nadine, a 2-piece for myself, and Nadine is my daughter. I got her 2-piece fries, cheese sticks. I got 2-piece fried okra and fried pickles, and I ordered 4 rolls so she could get 2 rolls and I could get 2 rolls. The young lady told me to pull up. I'm like, okay, no problem, I'll pull up. But when I pull up, I noticed that cars after cars after cars were getting their food. Even when I was in line behind 3 cars, they handed them their food and they drove off. But when they got to my car, the 4th car, they tell me to pull up. I'm like, okay. I don't know why, but maybe it's the fried pickles. I don't know, but I don't know why I had to pull up, but I did. Cause she told this what she said. Everything is in your bag. The only thing you're missing is your fries. Can you pull up? Okay. 5 to 7 cars behind us getting their food. And I'm like, so I look at my door and I'm like, what's taking so long? We sitting out there, all the other food getting cold. It was gonna get cold anyway because I had a long way to get home. But it was getting cold and I'm like, but it's a good thing we not trying to eat now because our food is gonna get cold. Where's the lady? 10 to 12 minutes later, she comes out the door. She hands us the bag. I said, thank you. She didn't even say you up or nothing. She just turned and walked away. She left. I didn't think nothing of it. I checked the bag. My okra, my rolls, daughter fries were missing. I goes back into the line. I had to wait in line. I gets back up there in line and I tells the young lady what's missing. And she tells me, well, your okra is not on ticket. And I'm telling her, well, I placed my order with you and I told you twice I wanted okra and fried pickles. And she said, I didn't take your order. Now, mind you, that the person at the speaker, you don't see them. There was not 2 windows. I only had to go to 1 window. The girl took my money, and she was the one who told me to pull up. So in my mind, I'm thinking I'm dealing with her, okay? And even if I wasn't, the person taking the order, the person who taking the money, and the person who filling the order, they all 3 supposed to work together to make sure the customer have exactly what they asked for, okay? And I tell her, I said, well, I want my okra. How much is it? I'm about to pay for it. And then she ringing it up, and then I thought about it. Don't I supposed to get 2 sides? She said, yeah. I said, well, can I get the okra? She like, wait a minute. So she leaves the register. She doesn't come back. The young man comes back. He hands me my okra and the rolls. And then I said, well, what about the fries? He said, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me get your fries. He bring back the fries. He said, I'm so sorry about that. The young lady, when I came back to the window, was on the defense. She already had her boxing gloves on. All I wanted was my food. And she had a freaking attitude because I was telling her they didn't give me all my food. She didn't even want to deal with me. She didn't even say, I'm sorry, ma'am. I apologize. Let me check your receipt. Let me check your ticket. She was about to charge me for okra. I was so upset after that. She ruined like my ride home. Like I was so excited on my way home, and then I was just so upset all the way home. Bad customer service, disrespectful people. They don't value their customer, and they don't value your dollar. Because I'm gonna tell you what they do. They don't fill your order all the way, and I'm so sick of tired of going back to the window saying my order's not filled. So I'm gonna tell you the solution to that today before I move on to my next one. When you go to a fast food, when you go get in a line, do not drive off when they give you your receipt. You know how they take your money. Well, now because of COVID, you put your card in and then you take it, and they ask you, do you want a receipt? A lot of times I say no, I don't want no receipt. I say no because there I go. Trust, that big word, TRUST, trust in that I'm going to get what I paid for, so I don't take the receipt, right? It's going to be on your bank statement anyway. I use a debit card or a credit card. When they hand you, but now on, tell them you want a receipt. When they hand you your receipt, make sure what you order is on the receipt before you accept your food, and then complain about it right then. Or not complain. Say, hey, what I ordered is not on the receipt. Can you bring my order up correctly and get them back the receipt? The second solution is when they hand you your food, check your food. Check your food. Look in the bag. Make sure you got everything. Don't drop off. Otherwise, you're going to come back around and you might not get somebody sweet that says, oh, I'm sorry for your bad experience, or I'm sorry your order is wrong. You might get somebody with the attitude. That's what you're going to end up getting. So check your food before you pull off. That's the solution to that. And I'm telling you, don't pull off and then drive back around. Because what if you get somebody who say, well, where's your receipt? And you say, well, I told them to keep it. Make sure you get your receipt. 1, check your receipt. 2, check your food. 3, pull off happy. The next thing I'm going to talk about, because I know I don't hold y'all a long time. I'm just getting some stuff on my chest. I went to a furniture store and I had some issues. I've been dealing with this furniture store. A story time is coming. I have been dealing with this furniture store for 8 years. 8 freaking years I've been dealing with them. I bought 2 living room sets, 2 kitchen table sets, bedroom set, dresser, stools. I bought furniture, lamps. I bought a table. I got a big, giant, beautiful work table. I bought stools. I bought leather stools. 8 years I've been spending my money with them. And the very first time I made one complaint about something that I have a right to make a complaint about. And I talked to customer service. I talked to the general manager. And now I'm dealing with corporate. Get into it because I got a huge story time coming. But what I'm going to tell you is the first thing when a customer complains is you say you're sorry. Whoever you get on the phone with, you say you're sorry. I'm dealing with a furniture company and I made a complaint and they never once apologized. 3 different apartments, nobody apologized for what happened to us. But instead, we get people cocky and arrogant. Cocky and arrogant. Trusting them that they're going to do the right thing, or believing that you're in good hands, like all they say. I'm so upset. And I'm going to do story time when I get a chance. When a customer call a company, you're spending your money with them, and they giving you a product or service. And if something don't go right, before they even solve the issue, they supposed to say, I'm so sorry for your bad experience. I'll apologize. What can we do to resolve this? I'm so sorry that this happened to you. You should never call customer service and feel like you need to go get some baby oil, some Vaseline, and some boxing freaking gloves. Disrespectful. Spent thousands over 8 years. And the first time I complain, I get nothing but cockiness and arrogance. And they're not taking responsibility for the wrong that their company did. Last thing I'm going to talk about, and then I'm out. I'm starting to feel better. My chest feels light. Yes, I'm starting to feel better. Okay. My last thing is slumlords. their safety, their well-being. Nothing, don't care about nothing. Pay my rent on time, never been late. And I had issue after issue after issue that did not get resolved. And I am tired of bad management. And the only solution I think to that is get yourself together, figure out, talk to people what you can do to get your own home. Work on your credit. I got good credit, amen. But it takes more than good credit to get a house. It takes more than good credit. You need to make sure you got a certain income for the house that you want. You need to make sure that your debt ratio is low, and you need to make sure that your credit usage is low. And mine is freaking high. High is freaking, okay? Ever since the beginning of freaking 2020, with all this mess going on, doing everything I can to make sure that I make it out of this. But I've been using up all my credit, and my credit usage is high, so you know I'm not getting no house right now, okay? Then work on your profile. Make sure you got savings. Talk to people. Find out if you need closing costs. Find out if you're going to need a down payment. Get yourself together. Find out everything you need to know about buying a house so that we don't have to deal with freaking slumlords. We can be our own landlord and be good to us. Be good to ourselves instead of depending on these people who's renting and leasing their place to us and not giving out a break. Aren't you tired? I'm tired, girl. I'm tired, babe. I'm tired, love. I'm tired. Are you tired? It's time to seriously put the trust in your hands. Trust yourself and no one else. Period. And now I'm done. I'm out. Thank you for listening. Bye. Bye, y'all.
Testing 1 2 1 2. It's been a long day. You just wanna go away. You can't sleep at night, and now I'm here. I can't promise tomorrow, but you're gonna feel out today. We can tangle it away.